welcome back to Runescape, Quest 89, Mourning's End, Part 2, Episode 9. 9, I wish. 7. So let's see, is the wall actually intact now? No, it is not. What are you talking about, safeguards being intact? What is this nonsense? Oh! Oh, never mind. The shadows can still just leave? What is the point of the cyan crystal? I don't know. And yeah, it turns out it is working, and it kicked me out. For a second I thought I was in Port Sarum. And I didn't have to go restock. Still 2 sharks plus. I have at last repaired the safeguards in the temple. This is good news indeed, Cooklink. That should stop anyone from using the altar for another 1,000 years. Not quite. It seems some dwarves have broken into the back of the temple. Some dwarves? That's what I found when I entered the altar room. It seems that a group of dwarves has set up an outpost in the underground pass, tunneled through to the back of the Temple of Light. It's interesting news. We are still safe for the time being. I doubt very much if any of the Death Guard would ever venture into the underground pass. Why's that? A great many of them died down there at one time. In a huge battle, now they fear to enter. Send an envoy down to speak with them, make sure the temple is secure. Well done, Cooklink. You've done well. All I can offer is this trinket. It should allow the bear to pass through the temple's front door. Wow. I mean, yes, the ability to make death runes, and oh my goodness. Can you imagine how much money death runes would make you if you're one of the first people to actually complete this quest, considering how annoying it is to some, that a guide it is. Also, I am a bit disappointed by the fact that I'm pretty sure Mourning's End Part 1 gave us 50,000 and 25,000 in each skill, whereas this only gives us 20,000. Not even enough for a level up. So that was, let's say, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Well, and again, to be fair, it's not actually that bad. Are they? Oh, they are. Anyways, yeah. It's not that bad as long as you don't accidentally lock yourself out of the inside. Oh, and I guess it is actually okay that I have it set, so that you go in and you switch it, you go out, you switch it, and then you can teleport out and stuff. And especially because ancients are a thing. It helps death runes immensely. Oh, and actually, just the fact that surges, or not surges, but the one before waves. Waves also need death runes. I don't know. But anyways. We have this, and then we have trivia. That is not useful anymore. Even less so. Lore, because I don't know what the next skill is. That's almost nothing. Okay, tips and trips. Tips and trips. You can trap shadows behind the pillars to give you time to rotate mirrors. Although shadows will become aggressive towards you, if you rotate a mirror, they will continue to attack if they already have. You can use this by killing any attacking shades and then quickly rotating a mirror to give yourself effective immunity, allowing you time to figure out what to do next. Should you not be able to collect the crystals mirror from the tray by pulling the lever, the problem can only be solved coming down up the nearby stairs, resetting the floor. Trying to return to Thorgol using the underground pass is much faster. Teleport to Tyrwin Lodestone and make your way to the cave. From there, climb down the wall and go through the big doors. Then you can either walk south of the stairs down to the dwarf camp or Clankus. You can take a fall from crossing there. Bridges falling makes you lose around 20% of your health. You can always talk to Cameron for food if you can risk lowering your agility for a while. Once in the dwarf camp, there's stairs on the south wall leading down to Thurgle and the entrance to the Death Altar. If you've completed as a resort quest, you can use the saltwater pools to save energy potions, sulfur pool for a prayer boost. I didn't need energy potions at all, but then again, I didn't memorize everything, did I? It's fine to log out or restock and supplies during this quest. All the crystals in the mirror will be in the same place you left them. Using ranged or mage weapons to kill the shadows at range revolution is recommended. And use rejuvenate, or Gothic's blessing to heal, so it reduces the amount of food required. Placing a imbued crystal into the large back crystal will always yield a chat message saying nothing interesting happens. Did it? Oh, it did. Even though it is done correctly, the quest completion dialogue shows a picture of the sign crystal, which is also the only crystal remaining after the puzzle is completed, and I think that's used within the light. Is it? Or is it... Isn't there, within the light and then the light within? Yeah, isn't there, two quests that are named the same thing, basically? Yeah, the light within, which is not the one I'm thinking of. And then within the light. Two sets. Now but beware of dangerous shadows. Oh, this shouldn't actually be... I don't think within the light is basically another of these light puzzles, but it's a lot easier. I think. If not a lot easier, there's no shadows, I don't believe, and you can actually see it. It's not it is different floors, but it's an open different floors. It's not like a dungeon different floors. Anyways. Quest was first released. Access major fan sites to abstain from posting Quest walkthrough for at least the first week. If you refuse to give Thorgal one of the 3 keys he asks you for, say pretty please with a blood talisman on top. And then you would say a blood talisman, and then Thorgal would reply, oops, I mean a death talisman. This was a hint to the blood talisman, which was later released along the Blood Rune Crafting and Legacy of Seer Gazing 2008. Sucks to be a 2007 player, except I'm pretty sure they probably got something to go around that. Upon completion of the quest, Adventures Log states, I managed to get access to Temple of Light, where I reactivated the temple's defenses after solving a giant puzzle involving light. It's amazing, isn't it? Blood ruins. So much more useful and stuff, and requires almost nothing. You literally just have to go through 2 agility shortcuts from Canifis and then you're there. This, you have to go through all of this in order to get the subpar death altar. Upon completion of the quest adventure... Oh, wait. The fill rate of the handholds have been increased by 92% if the player has at least 70 agility since the June 2016 update. Okay. Sign Crystal, did you use in Mourning in Part 2? By solving the first part of the light puzzle is in order to progress further through the puzzle. Interesting, whenever you attempt to alchemize the crystal with any alchemy spell, Elven Magic forbids it, and a message will say you can't do that to Elven Magic Crystal. Finishing the rest of the crying crystal's only remaining piece of puzzle left in player's inventory. Trying to bank it will result in a message to force prevents you from banking this item, so it is recommended to destroy it as no further use. You can leave it in a pillar before completing the quest. Certainly it is not possible afterwards. Attempting to get the message, the Temple of Light safeguards are working fine for now, but it's not meddle with them. Destroying it gives a message resetting the light maze will generate a new crystal. But I can't, actually. Can I? Nisina Dern, were you added into that line? Wait, Edern's journal, how old is that? Wow! Wow, Yestin, because I think it's a capital I, Yestin has existed as a character for about a decade, without us ever seeing him, and then you see him in Plague's End. That's spoilers. But anyways, now that is going to be it for this episode, though, so if you enjoy this video, you know what to do. See ya.